Everyone's relationships look different in Starfleet.
Delete the wife.
Just a quirky Starfleet relationship. Hello Internet, I'm Ren, and I love Star Trek, so today I want to talk about Lower Decks Season 5, Episode 3, The Best Exotic Nanite Hotel. This episode was simultaneously a lot of fun, and also full of silly nonsense that was a bit frustrating at times. That said, we finally get closure on a relationship that was left in a weird, gray area since the end of Season 3, and there were a lot of great jokes.
See at the bottom, bras? This canary is about to fly.
Canary? It's hard to think of an animal that's good at skiing.
And lovable moments with our favorite crew.
Ah! I'm so happy to be back scanning!
So let's get into it. Spoilers for Star Trek Lower Decks so far, and this episode especially. Like many Trek episodes, this one is separated into an A-plot and a B-plot. In the A-plot, most of the gang is doing pest control with a swarm of nanites on a cruise ship the size of the moon. But Jennifer, Mariner's ex-girlfriend, throws a wrench into things when she suddenly starts acting like they never broke up and have been together this entire time.
You weren't about to leave your girlfriend behind, were you?
Mariner is naturally baffled.
She totally thinks we're still together. This is nuts.
But panics and plays along.
Oh, let's just focus on having a great last day together.
Aw, thanks, babe.
Everyone is confused, though, as they try to solve the nanite problem with some difficulty and a questionable plan.
You could try phasering the energy cell, get it charged up so it's more enticing.
That's a little dangerous.
Despite Rutherford's best efforts, Mariner and Jennifer fight at first.
Are you sure this is the best place to be looking for nanites, babe?
It's attracted to energy, sweetie?
Before Jennifer reveals that she was just pretending they were still together to mess with Mariner,
I was f***ing with you!
since they didn't ever have a real breakup conversation.
Why?
Because we never officially broke up and I wanted you to admit it!
And I kind of hate it. Like, I don't entirely hate it, because it was legitimately funny, and did result in some nice moments between Mariner and Jennifer.
Okay then, Jennifer, I'm officially breaking up with you.
I officially accept.
And the other characters. And I am glad that we finally got closure on this before the end of the series. But the thing is, it makes absolutely no sense. At the end of Season 3, there's a big misunderstanding where the entire crew of the Cerritos thinks Mariner trash-talked the ship to a reporter. Jennifer is disgusted with her.
What you did hurt the entire crew!
Tell me what I did.
I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself. You should try it.
And gives her a candle back.
Have your candle back since it clearly didn't mean anything.
And when it turns out that she's innocent and ultimately returns to the ship, she blows Jennifer off. And they never discuss it again. Until now. And I and other fans have been clamoring for this to actually be addressed. But I'm still annoyed. Because Jennifer seems to not only be under the impression that Mariner owes her a conversation after she totally threw her under the bus,
I need you to believe me. I didn't do anything wrong.
How am I supposed to trust you?
but also that she was somehow obligated to initiate it.
It was all on your terms, though. You didn't give me a chance to apologize. You just phased me out. It sucked.
To most people, a partner calling you a traitor and giving you your stuff back seems like a pretty definitive breakup. And if it wasn't, I don't see why it was Mariner's job to reach out and provide clarity when she wasn't the party who seemingly ended the relationship.
Yeah, but you know me better than that.
I really don't.
Like she wasn't in the wrong. And it's not like we ever saw Jen so much as attempt to apologize. So this weird mind game thing is not only immature, but totally unjustified. Still, I'm gonna give it a lot of leeway despite these problems, because I really liked a lot of the actual character interactions in this storyline, even though it's wildly absurd. The nanites were fine, although they do discover they were created by a lost, teeny tiny Intrepid-class ship trying to get home, and suffering through a month of hell.
Our ship was pulled through some sort of parallel universe fissure. We've been through a month of hell!
But it doesn't make a ton of sense either. That's okay, though. Although there is a redeeming element in the little subplot with T'Lyn Vulcanly fangirling over her favorite musician.
Just a novelty beach crooner.
Krog is my favorite musician.
She's just the best.
I apologize for playing your vibe tubes.
It's illogical. You have saved my life.
You practice logic?
And I can't wait for a T'Lyn episode this season.
It's Krog's autograph!
It holds no scientific value.
I guess I can recycle it.
I should keep it in my quarters, in case I need to study handwriting.
Then there's the B-plot, where Boimler goes on a side quest to retrieve an AWOL Admiral Milius with Ransom and Billups.
They're going on a little undercover mission.
Oh, cool! I love spy stuff!
Oh, sorry. Gilbert Manhandle.
Call me Zach Ransom.
And I'm Gilbert Manhandle.
A temporarily handless jet freaks him out about the riskiness of the mission, though.
What happened to you?
Commander Ransom did. Just went on a mission and lost both my hands.
And he spends the whole time panicking about being a canary in the coal mine.
He uses guys like us as canaries in coal mines. Better we get our hands eaten than him.
Basically fearing a traditional red shirt fate after offending some Cretaceans.
That doesn't you pervert!
Cretaceans consider eating to be more intimate than mating. I thought you knew that.
Struggling with skiing.
Wait. How do you make the gravity stop?
Among other things.
First time, please just help me get down the hill.
You're grabbing my genitals!
Why are they on your back?
Where else would they be?
And just a smidge of mutiny when he briefly joins the Admiral's cult.
You know what insufferable missions my ships were given?
Milking of space whales! Oh, what kind? The Gormagander or those Galaxy's Child thing?
Due to yet more stoking of his anxieties.
You want peace, safety, and extended happy hour? Then go AWOL with me.
Happy hour does sound happy.
Ransom and Billups wind up captured. Realizing what happened, they talk Boimler up.
We didn't bring you with us to be expendable. We brought you because you're reliable and smart.
Plus, you're wiry.
And he turns on the Admiral and rescues them.
Stop him!
Too greasy and wiry.
And they bring Milius back to Starfleet with a new purpose to get the tiny ship home.
Canceling all previous missions and focusing solely on getting you home, Captain Turzel.
He's grateful to no longer be relegated to milking space whales.
Admiral Milius? You exist in my dimension too, but there you just milk whales.
Yes, well, that's not the case here.
And I guess no one's being court-martialed. I liked the B-plot. It's so silly, but I love that special brand of Boimler anxiety.
No need for that. The sun here is artificial. It knows when you've been sufficiently tanned.
Just trying to be extra safe.
I also love that his beard continues to grow from episode to episode now. The only thing that irked me is it didn't really make sense for an admiral to go AWOL for this reason.
Is that why you went AWOL? Command gave you dangerous missions?
Worse, they gave me boring ones.
Like, it's not like he had a big ideological conflict and joined the Maquis or something. He could just quit. Do people suddenly think Starfleet is compulsory? You can resign at like any time. In fact, we've seen numerous dramatic resignations over the years.
I have resigned from Starfleet.
I resigned my commission as a Starfleet officer.
It's time I resign as ship's counselor.
Sign for the torpedoes, that's an order.
Right, well, you leave me no choice but to resign my duties.
Even Mariner resigned for a bit in season 3.
Ensign Beckett Mariner, can you please just connect me?
Nope, can't connect you. This one here, resign.
Like, just leave, dude. But otherwise, I enjoyed this storyline. It featured some great jokes.
Sacrifice your very life!
Yeah, I should probably be getting back. My wife thinks I'm at the buffet.
And it was cool to finally see the Galamites, who were originally referenced in DS9 but not seen on screen.
Why don't you ask those Galamites?
I love when Lower Decks takes advantage of its animated medium to show us aliens that are a lot harder to execute in live action. Overall, I liked this episode even though it's still decidedly middle of the pack and had some noticeable problems. It still had a lot to love about it, and I'm so sad we're going to be saying goodbye to this series and its characters soon, because an adventure on the Cerritos often feels like comfort food that a lot of us really need right now. But that's all I have for you for now. What did you think of this episode? Would you milk a Gormagander? Let me know in the comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos. See you next time. Wiedersehen. And hey, sorry this was kind of a low energy, low effort review. I hoped to film it over the weekend, but life happened, and then I was too busy dissociating on Tuesday night and for a good chunk of Wednesday. I'm obviously not happy about the results of the US elections this week. All I can really say is it wasn't unforeseeable, and there's a lot we can do to help each other and reduce harm during this horrifying time. I'll add resources below as I find them. Take care of each other. Okay, bye for real now.